Umesikia women rep yenu akimweleza ya kwamba tuko na shida ya finance bill. You've heard Pinky Ponky talk about pesa ambao haifiki mashinani. And you've heard your governor say categorically ya kwamba huku mbele musifikirie ati kuna taa. Hakuna taa. Ni mwangaza tu peke yake. Giza, sorry, peke yake. Giza. We have a very serious problem in this country. And that problem is called William Samoei Ruto. Namusikiza vizuri. He is called William Samoei Ruto. He is collapsing our country. Every single day you wake up, every single day you wake up, every single day you go to bed, know that yesterday was better than today. Every single day, he is collapsing our nation economically, morally, socially. And we must ask ourselves this question. Are you going to wait 4 years? Are you going to wait 4 years? Because what country are you going to have in 4 years' time? It is a question we must ask. And we say so here without fear in the house of the Lord. Because we must ask even the church. Kwa sababu zamani, wakati tulikuwa nafanya mageuzi, and the time of the second liberation, we had a very strong fraternity of religious sector. They stood up for Kenyans. They stood up against those who are being detained. Like my good brother Raila, Odinga and Jim here. They stood up against the injustices of death, even for the sake of their own lives. There was a man called Bishop Muge, a Kalenjin from Eldoret, who stood up continuously against Moi, and he mysteriously was killed. But that did not keep the church quiet. Siku hizi ni kama munaogopa. You are talking in platitudes. You are talking this way, this way. One of the key purposes of the church is to stand up for its flock. So I want to ask church members here in Uriri, niambie ukweli. Niambie, please tell me honestly. Is your life better today than it was before the elections? Yes or no? No. Do you have more money in your pockets today than you had before the elections? No. Do you have more jobs today than you had before the elections? No. Are things more expensive or are they less expensive? Are they more expensive or less expensive? More expensive. You have nothing. Nimesikia huko. Now, ni vizuri mjue, this is the case all over this country. Hata wale wa kwangu huku Murang'a ambao walimpigia huyu kura, they are suffering even more than you here. And no, I'm telling you the truth. Huku shida yao ni nyingi kushinda nyinyi hapa. Hii ni dhuluma ya aina gani hii? What kind of curse do we have in this nation? And the curse is very simple. We have somebody who has decided, akisimama namna hii, I want to cause pain on people. Akiangalia nyinyi mkiwa na furaha, sijui ni nini na muuma, uchungu. 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 You have seen this housing bill, si ndio? Si mumeiona? The housing bill was a bill that nobody wanted. Public participation said they did not support this bill, this levy. They go against it. What you don't know is that when it went to court, it is a tax, lakini kwa budget haiko. It is not in the budget. When it's not in the budget, it means that hiyo pesa sujui, when you are there collecting from you, we don't know where it was going. Now, the court has said it is unconstitutional. And he is still talking as though he has a war with the people. As though anapigana na wananchi. He's telling you, I'm still going on. He can go on with affordable housing. Lakini hiyo tax, that levy, he can no longer collect. Na ile ambao amechukua so far, because we don't even know how much it is. Ama mnyi mnajua? Mnajua? Lakini ni pesa yenu. He must return it to the people of Kenya. Arudishe. Kwa sababu hata akileta mswada huku mbele, don't be fooled. It cannot be retrospective. It cannot be backwards. Tuko pamoja? The one he has collected is unconstitutional. Return it to the people of Kenya. And if you do not return it, you have decided you are causing more pain. You have decided you are against the constitution of this land. You have decided to be a thief, contrary to your oath. And we are going to ask the people of Kenya this question. Mutaendelea na hii mtu ama mutaendelea na yeye? Mutakufa tena na tena ama yeye aende? Mutangojea miaka 4 kweli ama aende saa hii? Unajua niuliza watu wa Kiambu namna hiyo, wakaniambia saa hii. I said tumpatie 3 months, wakasema basi. Hiyo ilikuwa Januari. Hiyo ilikuwa sasa ni miezi 2 na ni Kiambu na walimpatia kura. Ako na miezi 2. And we do not issue threats. We do not issue threats. He works for us. We are the ones who have put him there to work for us. He's not our boss. The worker can recall, the boss can recall the worker, can sack the worker. Sindio? He works for us. He is enjoying our taxes. Hata leo si ameenda Italy. That is our ushuru that is taking him there. He works for us. He has 2 more months to show Kenyans he is not about paying to us. Na akikosa hiyo, atajua wananchi wako namna gani. Mimi nataka kumuuliza hivi. Raila akishika hapa, unajua mimi nataka hiyo kiti. Mimi sioni mtu mwingine, mimi naona Ruto. Naona? Raila akishika hapa, na Jimmy ashike hapa, Unpala. Na Orengo ashike tumbo yake namna hii. Mtamshikilia miguu huku chini. Mtamkamata huku chini. Mtamkamata kabisa. You will not let us down. Let us be very clear about that. We cannot do it alone. We cannot do it without your spirit, without your help. My good friend James talked about a borrower. Proverbs 22:7 says the following. A rich man shall rule over the poor, and a borrower shall be a slave of the lender. Proverbs 22:7. We are now in this country slaves of lenders. And it's important you know that. And every day, akitembea, he's making sure we are more and more enslaved. So anything you do, anything you try to do, will fail. And I'm not talking doom, ni ukweli. You know, we must be realistic. Si nimekuambia shida ni nani? Ni mtu mmoja. We must be realistic. And we ask ourselves, is this going to continue or not? I plead with the people of Oriri, with all my heart. Injustice in this country, from the time of Mubeberu, wakati wa Mubeberu, who brought independence here? It is the communities of the lake and what was the mountain. Kweli ama si kweli? We are the ones who stood up against the Mzungu colonialist. We are the same ones who stood against a man called Moi, who had become a local tyrant Mzungu colonialist. Tukasema tuwe apende asipende. Aliua watu wengi. But your governor here, for those of you who are young, Musimona, this is a stone. This is a rock. You have a man and a half right here with you. When they were very few, 6 of them in parliament used to be called the bearded sisters. They were marked for assassination, for jailing, for everything. I think there are probably about 2 or 3 of you left standing. Mpigie makofi huyu government. If they could stand up against a tyrant, an African Kenyan colonialist, when this media was not there, when if you spoke like this, ukitoka namna hii unashikwa na police, unawekwa detention without trial. When the only voice was BBC or VOA, na walitoa hiyo kitu called 2A. Mageuzi ikaja ikatoa Moi could not stand again. That is what led to IPPG. Sasa huyu jameni, kweli atatushinda? Kweli atatushinda? Nyinyi mnaona a full term. Mimi nasema you people are very courageous. Mnaweza ngojea another 4 years kwa hii uchungu. If you can, sawa sawa. Lakini one thing I know, Ziwa Victoria na watu wa Mlima Kenya wakishikana, this man is gone in the morning. He's gone in the morning. Na si ukabila. It is the will to stand up and fight that has been proved from time immemorial against injustice. Na hii ni injustice. So I plead to you, kwa sababu tuko kwa kanisa. Tutakuja, we are going to come and talk to you properly on the roads and in your homes. Prepare for what is coming sooner than you can imagine. God bless you. Asanteni sana. We appreciate